Let's just play with Coco, and I would just want to show her stop. I'm just
Okay, sure.
Hey, dogs actually respect this.
Hey, Coco. Coco, come. Good job, Coco. Catch.
Oh yeah. Well, she's getting close to the
She's
boundary
getting pretty
now.
close, but she like no
She
further
just-
than that.
Oh.
She's nervous.
Yeah. The next one, I don't think she's gonna go get it.
Coco. No. Coco. She's waiting for
That
the ball
thing
to
is gonna
come
roll back, right? She's still a little nervous, isn't she?
Yeah, she's not gonna go for that one.
No. That's not fair, is it?
No.
That's not fair.
Give me my toy, guys. Good girl, Coco. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's the spot. Initially, the training was pretty good.
Yeah.
But as she got older, her coat got longer and the prongs didn't fit.
Yeah.
So once we got the long prongs, training was extremely effective. Like, we showed her walking towards it.
Yeah.
And now, as soon as she hears the beep, she doesn't even test it. Like, her collar wasn't even beeping.
Yeah.
But she knows this is the boundary.
Yeah.
And she's not going to.
Yeah,
So when we take her for a walk, we have to take her through the same gate every single time. There's only one place she leaves the yard.
And then you
don't
had
really
you
use
had
it.
a barbecue area too. You mentioned to me today that
Yeah.
you had
It's
blocked that
actually-
off. Kind of an interior avoidance loop, I guess.
It's
eh?
actually like the greatest idea. We thought about it in the summer, and basically, since it's just one continuous loop, right?
Yeah.
We just took the loop and took it from the fence and did a straight line to our barbecue.
Yeah.
And then back to the fence.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't go to the barbecue, which was a common issue. She would beg. She
Yeah.
would try to get your hot dog if you were sitting near there. So now it's not really a problem anymore. So
Yeah.
it's been
That's
really good. Yeah.
It's great. You can kind of customize it that way to walk certain areas, right?
Yeah, for sure.
The other thing you mentioned to me, we were talking about like anxiety of, well, I think we started talking about the actual, is it cruel to a dog or is it not? And then we talked about the anxiety of pet owners. You had a good, I thought it was a great story around that.
Yeah, so we worried a little bit about how strong the correction was going to be initially.
Yeah.
So I actually felt it myself.
Yeah.
And it was very similar to like those like muscle.
Dr. Ho.
Well, yeah, when I went to physiotherapy, they put these on my leg,
Yeah.
and it felt exactly like that. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like painful. It was like a muscle twitch was
Yeah.
what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
So once I established that, the biggest reason for me to get it was not really for her safety, it was for my sanity. Because she was a puppy, she was digging under the fence and going into the neighbor's yard. I got so anxious that I couldn't leave the yard with her in the yard. I had to put her away in the doghouse, which is only like a 4x6 container.
Yeah.
And that was a lot more cruel to me to leave her cooped up in there for like 5 hours or 6 hours, however long I'm gone.
Yeah.
So once I found this solution, my anxiety immediately went away once I realized it worked. Because now I leave, we can leave for all day and we don't even think about her leaving.
Yeah. And the other thing too, you actually put it in yourself. I think when we first talked, you wanted to hit a budget number and you thought, oh, I'd do it myself. And
yeah.
My understanding is you put it on the fence.
Yeah, it's right over here actually. Like we've got an electric, like motorized fence.
Yep.
So we just, there was already a power box right here.
Yep.
And there was a plug here, so we just plugged it into this.
Yep.
And
put it in here.
Yeah, and now it's in there, and it runs around the whole perimeter. And the initial installation was super easy because we didn't even bury it.
Right.
Because it's so much thicker than the ones you get on Amazon and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So this lasted an entire year, all summer, all spring, all winter.
And that's a
had no
Teflon
issues.
jacket too, so the UV rays don't eat it up like.
We were really happy. Not a single outage. Like it never ever went down.
Oh, good.
And we left it plugged in, and then this fall we dug it like just an inch down with an edge trimmer.
Yeah.
And put it in. So
a little bit of sweat, but
the edge trimmer was the work.
Yeah.
But the actual technical installation was extremely easy. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah, and Joel, you were stopped by the office today to pick up another collar, and that was actually a pretty good story because you had said Coco has been kind of attacking your cat.
Yeah.
And so you needed some way to prevent that. So you ended up going with our Link receiver.
Yeah.
What was your reason for doing that?
So I've heard about this before, but the guys in your office talked about the process today, and I think it's perfect for us. We haven't tried it yet, but essentially the dog loves to play with the cats.
Yeah.
A lot rougher than the cats like to play.
Yeah.
So the cats are no match for her. When she gets them on the ground, she can just sit there for like 5 or 10 minutes with them, just drooling all over them and like teasing them and taunting them, and they're going nuts. So it's really stressful for the cats.
Yeah.
So we got this, I forget the name, the Link.
It's a Link
Yeah.
collar. Yeah.
The Link collar. And on my phone, when I see her doing that now, I'm going to be able to give her a warning.
Yep.
And then if she keeps at it, give her a correction, so that hopefully she'll start to get the same instincts that she has with the fence, where whenever she's pouncing on the cats, she gets a correction. If the cats come to her, that's okay. So we're really hoping that ends up helping. Because again, my anxiety, I have a little bit of an issue there. I worry about the cats when they're out, and I like to see her without the cats around, because I'm always nervous she's going to be jumping on them.
Yeah. And it will work that way because it's just different conditioning. It's not as automatic as the pet fence would be. It's under your control. But if you do the same thing consistently, you'll find that you change Coco's behavior.
Yeah,
I think you're going to love it. So it's kind of like a remote collar that you got a range of about 100 feet, something like that.
Okay.
It's a Bluetooth connection. So I think you're going to find it was a great upgrade.
Yeah, I really hope so. It'll be absolutely worth it if it does work on her the way the rest of the fence has. Well, she's pretty smart, so.
Well, I'll be back in touch asking you about that.